Turns the governance questions the jury never got to just landed on an auditor's desk. And auditors don't care about standing doctrine. If you're just joining, OpenAI's fight starts with a rare setup. A nonprofit foundation controlling OpenAI Group PBC after the conversion, while holding a major stake. That settlement kept charity law safeguards at the center of the business model. And with the Microsoft partnership and the capped profit history in the mix, you don't exactly have a standard tech company heading into public market scrutiny.
This is Musk v. Altman Daily. Today, the lawsuit puts on a blazer and walks into Wall Street. And we're asking who benefits when the SEC reads the documents the jury never got to. OpenAI conversion charity law test isn't over. Follow us wherever you're listening, and the next chapter comes to you.
Here's SmartCR.
OpenAI is expected to file its confidential IPO registration with the SEC this Friday, revealing a complex governance history that includes a nonprofit origin, a conversion to a capped profit model, and ongoing litigation, details that will significantly influence investor valuation.
OpenAI is expected to file its confidential IPO registration with the SEC as soon as Friday, per SmartCR. And that filing has to lay out the whole governance history, nonprofit origins, the capped profit conversion, the litigation. The charity law fight we were following in court is now heading into a prospectus investors and auditors actually have to read.
So the courtroom couldn't get to the merits, but the SEC disclosure form doesn't care about standing doctrine. An auditor's whole job is to flag unresolved legal exposure. And there's a nonprofit foundation sitting on a $130 billion stake right there in the structure.
Right. And for the auditors signing off on a nonprofit to for-profit conversion, the financial exposure is real. They have to deal with the same asset valuation and private benefit questions the trial sidestepped, except now their signature is on the line.
And we're talking about a possible trillion-dollar listing. The governance history that makes OpenAI so fascinating to investors is also what lands in the risk section as a liability. It's basically the lawsuit chapter, but in IPO clothes.
If you follow Musk v. Altman Daily, you might also like the Data Center Daily, a daily briefing on AI compute, hyperscaler CapEx, the power grid, semiconductor supply, and energy markets being reshaped by intelligence at scale. Find it wherever you listen to podcasts. Next up, we're watching whether OpenAI files its expected confidential IPO registration with the SEC on Friday. As always, links to the reporting and source material are in the show notes if you want to dig into anything we covered. That's Musk v. Altman Daily for today. This is a Lantern podcast.